Hello everybody, today is Tuesday, February 27th. It's 2:46 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On my right is my computer clock and I'm recording the video early. On my left is the time and sales, the Emini S&P, currently trading at 27.58 at 2:46. Somebody commented on one of my videos that I never show live trades. If you go to our video channel and you do a search and you type in live trades, about 50 videos will come up where I've showed live trades in progress, such as this right here. This is our NASDAQ, a live trade. It looks like we're taking some heat here and may get stopped out. Our stop is right here, and we're trading close to that, so I'm not expecting much out of this. But anyway, prior to this trade, it was up 1670, and we'll probably see this get stopped out here. But anyway, this is the live trade in progress, and if I scrunch up the chart, you can see this was our equity high for the day, and we're probably going to give some back here. By the way, I usually turn off the comments because I get spammed by other vendors trying to sell their products at the expense of my videos and the following on my videos. So that's one big reason I don't have comments, because there's so much spam. And then you get people, literally just harassing you. I mean, haters are going to hate, and that's beyond my control, but it's one of the reasons I don't enable the comments. Okay, so as stated, this trade got stopped out. There are losers, there's losing days, there's losing trades, and we're not hiding any of that. Here it is for everybody to see. Okay, next up is the crude oil on a Super Renko 6 tick, and I did not have a profit goal set on this chart for whatever the reason. I might have tried a different template here, but anyway, this did 2,080 for the day. Some really nice trades here. So crude oil trading up around $63, definitely broke out of its long range that it was in. Okay, next up is the DAX on a Super Renko 7 tick, and this was fairly active today. Number of trades here. Anyway, it did 1487 for the day, and I believe the goal is 1500, and indeed it is. So this hit its goal and had a tick of slippage with our market order when you hit your goal. Some nice trades here. Okay, as stated before, I believe there's a lot of potential on just plain Renko bars, and so here is the NASDAQ on just a plain 10 Renko chart. You can see our equity curve starting at 0 here. We didn't take any drawdown. We went sideways for about an hour and then mostly up after that and did 1460. The goal on this is 1500, so I'm pretty certain we hit our goal. Otherwise this trade would have gone much further. Okay, next up is the 30-year Treasury bond on a 377 tick line break. It's had two trades back to back, a familiar pattern, and it did 1,031. I think the goal on this is 1,060, which is basically 1,000 plus 2 ticks, anticipating a tick of slippage when we hit our goal, and that's exactly what happened here. So pretty good. We've seen this chart quite a bit. This has been pretty consistent over time. By the way, I just want to make another comment about the comments that I get sometimes. The only reason I got a comment today is I forgot to check the box to disallow comments. So interesting, this guy commented how I fake my results. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Nobody shows the time and sales or the computer clock to show that this is recorded in real time. You can compare the prices of the Emini S&P at this price and confirm that this is, in fact, done in real time. Our trades are labeled. If this is a historical trade, it's going to have an H in front of it. So to insinuate that we fake our results is just absurd. And okay, next up is the crude oil on a Super Renko 6 tick, and this did 990. And again, from looking at this, I'm cutting myself short with too short of a first profit target here. You know, the settings of my videos are not the absolute best settings. What I'm attempting to show in my videos is consistency. And we see the same charts here. We now have over 500 videos. If you go back to day one, you'll see the usual suspects: the crude oil, the Emini, the DAX, and gold, and the bonds. And we show these charts on different bar types and different time frames to show the versatility of the Autotrader. The Autotrader is not a system that's dependent on one time frame or one setting or one market in particular. It's super versatile and can trade any liquid market. So sometimes observing the charts and making adjustments to the settings is necessary. By any means, I don't have the very best possible settings because I don't spend a lot of time tweaking my charts. I simply make settings that make sense. And when I notice something like this over time, then I'll increase the profit target. I mean, that's not like optimizing all the settings. It's just increasing the profit target because I've observed that I'm missing out on swings like this. One of the really cool things about the Autotrader is that it's very, very visual, so you can see what's going on very plain and clear. Okay, this chart has been shown nearly every day. So the Autotrader, it loves the DAX. The DAX got stopped out today. Most of the DAX contracts, with the exception of the 7 tick that I just showed. But the Emini S&P is very consistent. In particular, this one, Emini S&P on a 2 tick with a 4 tick higher time frame. We've seen this chart frequently. And when people ask, how do you get around noise in the market? Well, this is one way of doing it, is using a higher time frame. You can see how effective that is by the Autotrader staying with the higher time frame, which is represented by the background color here, and not taking every vibration trade in the market. And same on the long side. Where the bars turn red, the Autotrader would want to go short, but it's not taking those short trades because the higher time frame is keeping it in the trade. So this did 675 on 2 contracts, and our goal is 750, so it's probably had slippage on the end. Okay, so I've been toying around with just regular Renko charts. This is the first time I've tried a regular Renko chart with a higher time frame, and that worked out pretty good. This did 675, probably the same goal. The goal is 1,000. It's a limit with a pullback of 4 ticks, and the higher time frame is a Super Renko 6 tick chart. In any case, this did pretty good. 2 trades back to back with the higher time frame as a filter. Had a very small gain on the DAX at 287.50. That is small for the DAX, but nevertheless, the 150 tick chart on the DAX has been quite consistent. Next is the crude oil on the Precision Renko. And this chart is shown pretty well. This did 1,010, so it looks like our goal was 1,000 and we had 1 tick positive slippage. This looks like it's using our line break logic, and indeed it is. Okay, next up is the crude oil on the 1587 Heiken Ashi tick, and this did 700 for the day. Our goal on this is not set. So our equity high was up here around $1,000. We had a drawdown of about 500 in the beginning. So a couple of nice trades. The Autotrader can handle the losers, some small losers here. So anyway, pretty good at 700. Okay, that's it for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website or contact me at systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thank you for watching today.